drivers, let's have a nice clean start to this one. Marshall's ready, drivers ready, everybody on the tone. 130 in, 330 left. Brody up front. Joe second, Jack third. Dominic seventh and none.
There was one on the car. There was one on the car, no? Oh, sorry, I got it.
$2.15 and drivers $2.45 to go. Brody up front, red and black. Jack in second is red, white, and green. Jack currently 1.8 seconds back. A win here from Brody would give him the main trophy.
$15 for your first class, 33.
And then 35.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you have, if you're running a touring car, you have to buy the spec window tire.
140 left, drivers.
Kids and students are half price.
330 in, 130 left. Still Brody, Jack, Sam, Matthew, Dominic, and Joe.
I'm gonna start taking photos. I forgot to do.
Yeah, yeah. So we're getting after the next race, we're doing the live draws from the prizes. It should be roughly going on.
Okay.
Yeah, it's roughly 1 o'clock after the next race. So after the two, after the sorry, yeah.
Ride draws?
Yeah, I've been telling people that.
Okay, drivers, 45 seconds to go.
Still have the club car, right? Someone's racing it this weekend here. Okay. Otherwise, they broke one part out, so we had that.
20 seconds to go. This is race 36. 37 should be ready to go on track.
maybe get a blue towel and wipe it out.
Thomas Gibson. 2 minutes to the start of the race. Brian Watt. Albert
If they don't show up, they probably got a guy who won.
Chris Bowman.
All right.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Not 1 minute. Okay, I'm missing a check from Carter.
Yeah, so, yeah,
There it is. Okay. Let's close down the straight, set the grid. So Sean, you're gonna be first. Albert the second. Brian third. Chris fourth. Corey fifth. Phil sixth. Thomas seventh. Paul and Carter.
No.
So in this one, Sean is a 2 and a 1, Albert a 3 and a 2. Okay, so Sean with the advantage right now. All right, here we go. Marshall's, yeah, okay. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Everybody on the zone. So nice clean start with these. These are E3.
Yeah, the thing is, well, I'm trying to get done by 3. No, we're doing okay for them. It's just trying to stay on that. Yeah, we're doing certain stuff. We're doing a rock wall right now. Not enough all of that.
45 seconds down, drivers. I got Sean up front here, which I'm fine with. Sean is on the right car, right?
Coming down the street.
Yeah, there he is. Okay, that's really okay. He's got some clear track. Second, Albert. Albert's the red and sorry, Chris is second now. Green and blue car, and Albert right behind with the red and gray. And that's Paul in fourth. Paul driving his dad's car there. Made a switch this morning. The race there with Albert. Oh, purple chicane. Oh, Paul moves up into second now. Chris goes third, Albert fourth. Sean waiting all by himself now. Just what, 2 minutes in, 3 to go. This is our E3. Trophy on the line here. A moment we go to Sean. Hold on here. Caution in turn 1. Caution in turn 1. All right, we're clear. Halfway. Sean Swears, that all red car in the center of the track right now, through the chicane. I think this making the trip over from the Ottawa area, great time back in town for the race. Paul in second, he's the red car with black trim. He's catching up to Sean.
2 minutes left.
Paul, could be interesting. If Paul were to take the lead, the math might be a tie. We'll have to see here. Good job, Paul, dodging traffic. Third spot, we've got Carter. Albert's fourth. Chris, Ryan, Phil, Thomas.
We're doing this after the break?
Yeah.
Attention, people in the back room, we are live drawing the kits. The raffle kits are going to be live drawn at the end of this race. Oh, Paul moves into the lead. So red car down the straight with Carter all over him. That's first and second. Red car followed by the blue and white car, and then the other red car is third. It's possible. It looks like Sean would still hold the tiebreak based off time. The race to 45 seconds to go. First, second, and third down the straightaway. Red car, blue, white car, red car. Paul made a last second decision to run his dad's car instead of his own today. Looks like it's paying off. Great race down the back straight. TC stock. Oh, Carter gets spun. 20 seconds to go. Coming up next, we will be raffling off our prize kits from our various sponsors. If you're in the back room, we got a raffle ticket for one of the kits. You're going to want to come to the main hall. 5 seconds left here.
I'm just gonna ask my kid or something. Who do you think? We could ask Thomas, Brody, Matthew. We could ask Paul. We don't know Paul. Your Paul?
All drivers are finished.
Okay, that is the race.
Okay, done.
Sean, I'm going to grab a quoting photo for you right now, and Dan, we hand the mic to Dan for this the raffles.
Okay.
So race number 38 is just on hold for a second while we draw these tickets.
Yeah, we usually get Cody and Ryan.
All right, guys, thanks for coming to Speed Weekend. Thanks for buying tickets for our raffle prizes from our wonderful sponsors. First up, have your blue tickets out. We have a cash prize. Blue tickets out. Blue ticket. The winner is 82501791. We got a winner? Blue ticket, 82501791. There we go. Winner, winner.
That's the prize money.
225.
What did you get? 50/50. No, 125.
There you go. Congratulations to Dominic. All right, next up, we've got our Team Coyote Crest RS120 ESC and Bluetooth module donated by A-Main Hobbies in collaboration with Team Coyote. Paul's going to draw me a ticket here. Blind draw. Our winner, black ticket, 616543337. Black ticket, 616543337. Wilkie, our winner.
Paul, can you dump the tickets back into that box just in case? Absolutely. Thank you. Show me the map here, Wilkie. Perfect.
Wilkie, winner of the Coyote. Perfect. Thank you, Wilkie.
Okay, that one can go away. We got our official winner. We want this. Oh. Yeah, should we keep these? No. Wait, you want to keep these? Yeah.
All right, drivers, next up, the Team CRC Metrics 26 kit donated by Team CRC and Frank Calandra, sponsor of our GT12 class. We're gonna pick a ticket here.
Come on, bring it this way. Bring it this way.
We have a red ticket, 7017-3364. 7017-3364. Seriously? You want again? Let's see. 7017-3364. Wilkie wins again.
2 different people picking.
Thank you, sir. One fell out.
Yeah. That's why I'm doing this, so none are stuck in the box.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, drivers, next up, the Schumacher Eclipse 6. This prize donated, oh, we got one more ticket here. This prize donated by Chaos Hobby Sport and Corgi Scales. Thank you, Corgi. Thomas, you want to draw this one for me? Reach up, one draw, grab one single ticket. The winner is a black ticket, 6165 4159. 6165 4159. Jason Martin. Let's see, Jason. 6165 4159. We have a winner. We want photos of these. Blake, are you taking the photos?
Blake, are you taking the photos of the winners?
Oh, I can.
Yeah.
If you won something, please come back and get a photo quickly.
Is there a Shoei deck banner?
Yeah, it's on the table over there. It's on the ground. Mookie, come back and get one.
No.
All right, drivers. Next kit up for raffle, the Team Associated TC8 Steel Chassis Kit, donated by BC Hobbies in collaboration with Team Associated. Paul, can you draw this again for me? Shake them up, stir them up. Let's pick a winner.
Black ticket.
Black ticket, 9160-5485. 9160-5485. My mom, Sue Lester. Oh my God, turn it over.
Oh, now it's really.
9160-5485. We have a winner.
I got 2 broken ones right
Couldn't go
now.
to anybody more than this.
There we go. Congratulations. All right, our final grand prize here, a Losi NASCAR donated by BC Hobbies. Thank you very much to Brendan Heath.
You want me to hold this one?
Yeah.
Oh, you want this one?
All right, drivers, our final grand prize live draw, the Losi NASCAR donated by BC Hobbies.
Want me to kind of...
You have tickets in this, Steven?
That's fine. Right there.
I think I put one in.
You want to draw it? You're a big winner. You're lucky. Let's draw it for somebody.
Boy, do I need
Shake
this
them up, stir them up. One ticket only, please.
Actually, see, let me redo that one. I don't want to have to.
Yes, sir. Try that again.
Our winner, Losi NASCAR, donated by BC Hobbies, 9160-5475. Black ticket, 9160-5475. Paul? winner, Losi NASCAR for Paul.
Congratulations. Get a photo from Blake, please. In front of the BC Hobbies banner.
Yeah, keep your tickets. All the small prizes have been drawn. Come up at your convenience, match your ticket. Show my mom, I think. Match your ticket, get your prize. Quick photo if you don't mind. Nice smile. Thank you very much to our sponsors.
Was there anything good about Paul? I got all
Mom, this goes on your prize.
Okay, drivers, we're ready for race 38. Thanks to all that supported our raffle. It actually really does help us pay the bills here.
Where's Paul? Somebody you didn't win.
Let's get everyone checking tracks open to racers. No one else should be on the track side from racers and marshals. Get everybody checked in for 38.
Birds 4. Jerry Burton, Daryl Jones, Jay James, Simon Lee, Dan Juliana, Terry Young,
I can do photos here. Did you win something? Here. Donut, stand here, smile, hold the prize. Start without down the survey. Excellent, thank you.
Okay, turn marshals, if you're not still out here, you're gonna be back out here from the last race. Marshals would be Paul, Carter, Sean, Zed, Albert, Ryan, B, Chris, Phil, Thomas, Corey,
Brian Patterson,
Martha. Still looking for a check for Glenn and John. John's out, okay. Looking for a check from, oh, Glenn Bummer, we have all of our cards, okay. All right, I'm gonna set the grid. Dan to the pole, please. Jay second, Terry third, Jerry fourth, Daryl fifth, Gert, you will be sixth, then Ryan, and then Simon. Okay, can I see the hand for marshals? Looks, yeah, we're good. Okay, awesome. Okay, drivers, you all good? All right, here we go. TC, Chaos Hobby Sport TC Soccer T3. Turn marshals ready. Drivers ready. Everybody on the tone. Got loud here. Let's have a little more. 1, 2, 3, check. All right. We've got Dan up front here early, the light green. Jay right behind him. Breaking away from the field here. That's Jerry in third. Terry fourth. Ryan, Darrow, Simon, Gert. So it's Jay, Jerry, and Dan are top three, all on the left side of the track there. And down the straight, that bright red car, then the gold, purple, white, and then the light green. Let's take a look at where these guys finished last round. Jay had a 2 and a 1, so while 1 gear would seal the deal for him in the D. Terry had a 3 and a 2 from
heard Boy Toy or something. I also had heard my name a minute before.
Okay, drivers 2:20 and 2:40 to go. Jay, Jerry, Dan dropping back about 5 seconds behind them. It's Ryan in fourth, Daryl right behind him in fifth, Simon, you're Terry. Down the straight we go. Jay up right, red. He's our race leader with Jerry right behind him in the purple, white, and gold. They've got a lapper in between them there. That's
2 minutes left.
Simon, I think. Thank you, Simon. And Dan gets through. That's great. So our top three. Here comes first, second, and now third down the straightaway. 1:45 to go. Bit of a gap back to Ryan in fourth spot. Daryl, Simon, Dirk, Terry. So this is 38 on track, 39 should be in tech right now or finished. Or C group. Final minute.
1 minute left.
Thanks, brother. Tough spot to march. All right, 35 seconds to go. It's still the same top three, pretty much the same gap between them. Oh, Jerry closes it in big time there. Jay in that bright red, Jerry in the white, gold, and purple right behind him, left side of the track there. Dan in the light green, he's third. He's got Daryl down. Oh! Thank you, Daryl. Oh, let's sort out Jerry McGee. He completes the pass. It took 4 quarters, but he got there. So new leader. Oh, he gets it. And Dan sneaks in there for second, too. Jay goes for first and third there in the last lap. Close finish.
Ryan Patterson done.
Okay, that is the race. We're done.
All drivers are finished. The race is concluded.
I'm gonna grab a photo from that last one. Just
That's trying to emulate what you did, man.
okay, race 39. Let's get him checked in.
Holy crap, what's the level like that?
Ryan National. 2 minutes to the start of the race. Craig Roberts. Devin Stanford. Adam Shusey. Glenn Armstrong.
What do you have you want to know? Are all your tickets red? Big winner, huh? What?
I've always done that. No, I have to look for some. One of my past guys up here, I actually adopted 3 this one.
Well, size-wise, if they were small,
They're all small.
but if they were small when you bought them, it takes up one big one.
Ted Walsh. Matt
They're one
Fudge.
size, something like that.
Okay, everyone is checked in. C3. Let's close the straight. Set the grid, crank to the pole. Henry second. Adam third.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Matt fourth. Brian fifth. Chris sixth. Dallin seventh. Tynan eighth. Glenn ninth. I did want to give a big thanks to shout out to Adam. He's a traveling racer from Winnipeg. He's the race with IROC, as he was saying earlier, but he's helped us out. He's helped us out a lot from Friday setup to calling races the last 2 days. And so big thanks to Adam. And it's great to know who your dad is, the all-star lap timer with the click machine. I love it. Here we go, drivers. C3. Turn marshals ready. Yes, they are. Drivers ready. Everybody on the tone. A nice clean start for this one, please. C3, a trophy on the line here in this one.
Exactly.
Okay, we got Craig up front, bright orange into the sweeper. Pretty big lead for him. Henry in the 2. 2.5 seconds behind Craig.
Go!
Is something wrong with it? 1 minute in. 4 to go. Craig. Dowland is 2. Henry 3. Brian. Glenn. Chris. Tiny. Adam. And Matt. So the bright orange car, that's Craig, race leader. Bright green car, Dallin, second. Then the white and orange, Henry running third. He's got Brian right behind him. Glenn not far back either, neither is Chris Lynn. Race there for fourth place. Third and fourth. 2 minutes down, 3 to go. Craig had a 2 and a 2 before. 1 here with Secura for him. We're just passing halfway here, 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
At this point,
2:15 left.
we haven't done any trophies and we're partway through. Are we doing trophies at the end of this?
I've taken
All the, and you've handed out the plaques? Yeah. Okay. But you haven't handed out the Domino's things. I'll have
No,
to go through and do that.
yeah.
Okay.
We can, well, I thought technically we were, C and below.
See and below.
Oh, okay, yeah. I know, I mean, there's 4 people.
Okay. People have been happy with everything? Like their cars on the stands in the front of the pedestals?
I'm not using that, I just having, it's only one person, so I just have it on their car.
Okay. When we get 3, can we use the stands?
Up to you if you want to. It's,
I made
the
those
one-
things for them.
I know you did. The one, it looks, for one person, it looks good the way they're doing it. But, well, I mean, I'll show you that.
Okay, drivers, a minute 30 left.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, somebody that has a TQ one though too. Like, yeah, we could do that for the.
1:15, same order. Craig, Dallin, Henry. Looks like Chris has slipped up into 4th now. Glenn 5th. Brian down to 6th. 1 to go. Bright orange followed by bright green, getting tight there for the lead. Left side of the track, goes in traffic with orange and green cars on the straight, first and second. Chris, you got 2nd on you. Thank you, sir. Chris, you're 3rd overall now, but you are 1 lap down to the 2 cars in front of you. Henry is 4th. Glenn 5th. 40 seconds to go. If Dallin were to make a pass on Craig, he would end up being the C-main winner. So the trophy on the line between teammates there, Craig and Dallin. Dallin had a win in the last round. Craig, if he got a win here, it's a little faster pace than Dallin's. And they each have a second. Oh, Dallin makes Craig forward. He's just got to finish his lap. I think 5 seconds to go.
Anything happening?
Yep, Craig's going to take that one and the overall. So quicker than that, Henry done. Okay, that is race. He's done 40 to the track.
That's Vladish done. The race is completed.
Car stand, you were asking for something to put your car on. Up, Daryl?
2 minutes to the start of the race. Frank Mortales, Todd Mason, Rick Gavin, Brian Medina, Stephen Lee, Aaron Menlo, Jason Martin, Wayne Long, Alex Lopez.
Okay, drivers, looking for a check from nobody. We got everybody in. Marshall's making their way out. It's good. Yeah, I need someone in tech. I need someone in tech right now. And Brian is in the next race. Corey, can you handle that?
1 minute to the start of the race.
Okay, straights close, drivers. Let's go to the grid. Jason, you are the first. Aaron second. Stephen third. Brian fourth. Todd fifth. Greg sixth. Wade seventh. Frank eighth. And no spoon ninth.
Stu?
Okay, guys, we are ready to go. Marshalls, I need someone kind of here. Somebody here, Henry? Okay. All right, Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Everybody on the tone. This is our lead 3 for Chaos Auto Sport TC stock. Oh, man. That's too bad. But you can be consoled by your two prizes. It's unfortunate there for Steven hit the wall and something the spur is done. So our leader is Jason, Brian in second, Todd third, Wade fourth, Aaron fifth. It's like Todd got thrown out there, so Aaron moves up in front of Todd. That's Greg there behind Todd in sixth, then no spoon, then Frank. Get close to the front here. Brian puts heat on Jason. Jason really only has one good run in the beat. His one was an 8. So he needs a strong finish here to contend for a beat trophy. He made win trophy. What he actually needs is a faster pace, because right now he's in a tie with Aaron for points. But Aaron had a faster run. So stay first and improve his pace by, what was it, 3 seconds or so. Our leader down the straight. Brian keeping the pressure on an all red car. Jason a white, red, and black. Oh, Marshall. Oh, geez, Greg, go play yourself. Greg and Phil going airborne. Trying to get Marshall the job done. Halfway drivers 230.
Oh, okay.
Check your radio. Someone picked up a wrong, incorrect radio from the car table in front of the driver's stand. Check your radio. Make sure you didn't grab someone else's radio.
2 minutes left.
3 on, 2 to go. Still a great race at the front here between Jason and Brian.
Still missing? Who's there? Oh, okay.
Okay, we found the radio. Radio's been found. Thank you. So down the straight, first and second. Big gap to Wade running third. He's down straight now in the light green. It's a 3.4 second gap there. Todd in fourth. 0.8 behind Wade. Nose Boom in fifth. Greg, Frank, Aaron. Jason's pace. Oh, Jason, you are making it interesting, my friend. Your pace is now good enough. So if you hold the win here and keep this pace, you would take the B-Main title. Your pace is now 1 second clear of Aaron's best run pace.
Okay, he already got it, so he's out. Cordy and Eddie. Okay, I thought he did it before. Before you already tapped, I see down there. I think you tapped before you stepped in. I couldn't hear. Who was that one? Eddie did. Who was here earlier? Okay, it was before you stepped in.
All right, drivers, 25 seconds to go. Leader coming through there on the left side, thank you. Jason and Brian continuing to battle down the straightaway, white, red, black, and the all red. More importantly for Jason, if he wants to secure a trophy here, he's going to need to keep his current pace and stay in front of Brian. 2 tasks at hand, 1 lap to go. Aaron, you're done anyway, Aaron.
No small best done.
And Jason will do it. Nice run.
Brian Bodine done.
He picked up the pace when he had to, and he's going to be the B-Main champion.
Gavel done.
Jason, I'll grab a photo.
Red Bartalazo done.
Okay, race 41. Chaos Hobby Sport TC stock A3. Be careful getting out on the track. Marshall's walking around.
Dominic would like to know if anybody wants to trade him anything for this brand new F1 body, or if anybody needs one.
Tommy Tan. Mihai Uchlesky.
straight closed. Set the grid. Mihai, you're gonna start first in this one. So Wayne already secured the overall victory.
Seconds to the start of the race.
Mihai will be first, Corey will be second, Luke third, Danny fourth, Edmund fifth, Dan sixth, Tommy seventh, Ed eighth, Nick ninth. For second, Mihai has 2 2s, Courtney a 3 and a 4, so Courtney would need a win here. All right, here we go. Marshall, sorry, perfect. Dirt Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Everybody on the tone. Best start there. Good start from Mihai, Courtney, and Luke. 1, 2, and 3. Breaking away earlier, Danny trying to follow them. Go low on the straight, go low on the straight, go low on the straight. Okay, it's clear. Thanks, Wade. $1:15 down, 3:45 to go. Mihai, Luke down in second. Courtney third. Oh, that was so cool. Yeah. So our leader Mihai, the white with the pink center section down the straightaway into the infield now. Thank you. Luke right on to the white, green, or sorry, white, orange, and gray. 2 cars down the straight. That's first and second. Corky running 30s, 2 seconds back. So the way this would shake out here, Luke would end up third overall with Mihai second. There's no mathematical way Luke will get second, but third is where it's optimal at the moment. Order Mihai, Luke, Courtney, Nick, Danny, Tommy, Eddie, Dan, Edmund. Mihai with a little bit more breathing room here over Luke, leader on the sprint right now, and then second place, so 40 feet behind him there. Third, Corey, 2 seconds back. Nick, 3 seconds back.
2 minutes.
Danny, you're 1 second, and then Nick there. Oh, Nick runs into somebody, and Danny closes the gap there. That's for 4th place down the straight. Green car and pink car. Tommy, 6 seconds back with them. And then number 5, got 6 seconds back. Dan and Eddie. 1:30 to go, drivers, 1:30. So Nick in front of Danny there, that's the race for 4. Left side of the track and down the straight, green car and pink car. They race their 4th place. Mihai built up a 2.5 second lead now over Blue. And Courtney 2 seconds back from Blue. pretty spread out at the moment. Closest race between Nick and Danny. Oh, mistake from Nick, and Danny moves up into fourth. I'm sure that's going to impact overall and all. I don't think it will, but good race nonetheless. 35 seconds left. Forty-one drawing to a close here. 42 should be through tech and ready to go. Tom Younger, 112C3. Gaming crossing will be done.
Tommy Tam done. Edmund Lee done. Danny Buck done.
Alright, so Mina is going to end up as our second overall and Luke our third overall.
Dan Mustard done.
Chaos Hobby Sport TC stock. I'll grab a photo of the drivers right now.
Pittman done. The race is completed.
Get 42. Doing some more up laps.
I'll slide it up to you.
Jake James. 2 minutes to the start of the race. Joe Fantetti. Paul Youngwood. Sean Squeers. Jack Fantetti.
Second?
Corey Howe. Chris Bowman. Brian Ball. Jay Porter. One minute to the start of the race. Forty-five seconds to the start of the race.
What race are you on? 42.
Alright, drivers, still looking for, I'm sure one of these is the bump, but Blaine and Tiny. Tiny's up there.
Start of the race.
Tiny, have you been over the line? Okay, thank you.
Well,
15 seconds.
Alright, all my drivers are checked. I am going to shut down the straightaway and start the grid. Jay James to the 1. Tiny to the 2. Paul to the 3. Tiny to the 2. Paul to the 3. Brian Ball to the 4. Sean Sweers. Corey. And Jack. Chris. Joe. And Jay. Spread yourselves out.
we're in 44, right? Oh, frick. I haven't even charged my battery. Get that going. I haven't sauced. I need sauce right now.
It's okay. I'll just battle.
What? Are you sure?
Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Looking for that clean first corner. We're going racing on the sound of the tone.
Missing 2 corners. Oh, we were getting a photo.
Could you use a volunteer marshal at the far end of the track, please, in the T.
John, do you sauce just the rear tires on the top set? Full wash? The foam tire one. Go ahead.
30 seconds in, Jay, our leader, Paul in the 2, less than a second back. Tiny in the 3, less than a second back. And Sean in the 4. Tight battle for 5th between Corey and Brian, less than 4/10 separating those two. Paul Younger now right behind Jay.
Scans essentially don't hold on at first. Oh, that's a big slide. Bummer. You tried, even with the chassis, like right up in knee height, it was sort of able to get it. Because the second place one was the other two. Okay. Well, lesson learned, we can build our own that work for our car. It's totally. Thanks for tossing my tires, Joe. Yeah, oh yeah, take it back.
All right, let's check in. We're 2 minutes into this race. Jay James, our leader, with a 6-second lead over Sean in the 2. Paul, 1.5 seconds back. Tiny, the 4, 3 seconds back. So our leader, Jay, in the blue, white, and orange, coming through some traffic onto the straightaway. Thank you, Chris, for letting our leader through. Sean Swears, the dark blue, is second. Couple cars, bodies rubbing there. This is the final race for these guys. Currently, Jay James looking to take the overall win here. Paul would finish second, and Sean ending up third. As long as these drivers hold these positions, that's how it will end.
It's amazing. Every time I see Blake, he's eating fast food or donuts, but he keeps his physique. He's really, love it. They're really good.
Closest race on the track between Brian Ball and Jack Fantetti. They're swapping positions there through the chicane. Jack has it, Brian wants it, finds a hole. Brian holds it onto the straightaway. Race director Chris there, Jack, I'm sorry. 4:20 remaining. So Jay, our leader in this one, 12 scale, C main. He's looking to take the win here. First, second, and third finalists from this race, from the overall in this race, will receive a free gift card for a small pizza from Domino's. Thank you, Domino's, for sponsoring the event. Thank you to all our sponsors for sponsoring the event. We had so many awesome prizes. We've had tons of drivers up here winning things. Gave away 5 massive grand prizes. We couldn't put on a race without support.
We can do, yeah. First, second, third, C and below. They're in an envelope. First, second. Yeah, yeah. The podium is off.
3:15 remaining. Jay still leading. Sean in the 2. Tiny up to the 3. Could throw things around here.
I bumped to 44, Rob. Yeah.
.245 remaining. Jay, our leader, Sean in the 2, Tiny in the 3, looking to move up 6 positions overall with this run. Tiny, you would finish 4th. If you can catch a few spots, you might move up another spot.
Hey, what
Coming up with 2 minutes remaining, Jay still leading in that blue, white, and orange. Sean, the dark blue in the 2. Tiny in the Tom Younger inspired paint scheme, red, white, and blue. Our leader coming up behind Tiny to put him down a lap. Closest race on the track will be for 5th, Brian Ball to Jack Fantetti, 1.3 seconds separating those guys. Brian Ball, the white, green, and blue, followed by Jack, the green, white, and red. Bigger gap there now. Tighter race between Tiny and Paul, only 2 seconds. So Tiny, that white, red, and blue Tom Younger paint job, followed by Paul Younger in the purple, yellow, and white. Only 2 seconds separating those cars. 2 seconds and 2 corners. 1 minute remaining. Paul does have the fastest lap of this race at 12.5. Tiny in front of him only has a 12.9 as his fast lap. So with 45 seconds to go, Paul looking to catch. He's about 3/4 of a straightaway behind. .30 seconds left. Jay looking to lock this one down and win the overall. Sean currently holds second and would finish second overall. Paul would end up 3rd. Just keep driving, guys. Another 15 seconds. We have Ryan and Paul. They're in a battle for 3rd right now, and they're together through the chicane around the Schumacher switchback. Paul finds a hole. Ryan takes it back. They're on the straightaway together. Race to the line. Tiny stays in 3rd. Paul 4th. That's a race. Overall for this one, Jay ends up winning the C. Sean in 2nd. Paul 3rd. Up next, race 43. It is the 112 scale stock B3. Looking for Nick, Avery, Greg, Brian, Daryl, Matt, Ryan, Aaron, and Blaine. Marshall from the last one, please.
Avery Barron, Ryan Nashua, Daryl Jones. 2 minutes to the start of the race. Brian Patterson, Matt Slatich, Blake Everett, Greg Gill, Aaron Medlock. One minute to the start of the race.
All right, our drivers look ready to me. We're going to shut down the straightaway and grid them up. Nick Fantetti to the 1, Avery the 2. Nick the 1, Avery the 2. Greg 3, Brian 4, Daryl 5.
30 seconds to the start.
Brian the 4 ahead of Daryl. Daryl 5, Matt 6. Then Ryan, Aaron, and Blaine. 6 feet apart. Thank you, drivers. Marshall's ready. Drivers ready. Let's have a clean first corner. Thank you. We're going racing on the sound of the zone.
Having fun day? Oh yeah. Good.
All right, we got Avery in the lead. We find Avery on the track. He's running the white, pink, and black. Brian Ashmore only a corner behind him. Small tap. Greg taking over second. Brian the 3. Blaine's right there. Blaine taking over the 3. So it's Avery, the white, black, and pink, followed by the gray of Greg, then the gray of Blaine, and the purple and gray of Brian. That's your top 4. Currently, Avery looking to take the overall here in the B. Greg would finish second, Nick third.
Dan, we never did photo for Steve.
Okay, Blake was handling photos and stuff, so we'll figure it out. There's so much.
Yeah.
All right, drivers, 1 minute, 30 seconds into this one. Avery still leading, then Greg, Brian, and Blaine. Nick right behind Blaine now too. He's not out of it. So our leader, white, black, and pink, followed by gray, followed by purple and gray, followed by gray, followed by white and blue. If those cars come up behind you, please let them through clean. They're in battles. But also Ryan in a battle with Aaron there, so the gold, orange, and white being chased by the all orange. Those two in a battle for position. Tight race for third between Brian, Blaine, and Nick, though. Less than a second separating 3 cars.
Okay. You're right. Okay. Grab that. Yeah, we need.
Nick Fantetti currently 5th, ultra fast lap of this race at 12-1. Avery with just a slightly slower 12-1. Greg, Blaine, both with 12-2s.
Yeah.
These guys are all quite close together for speed on the track. Avery, our leader in that white, black, and pink, followed by Greg and Blaine. Both of those guys driving gray cars. They look almost identical.
Okay, yes. When this race is done, you have to grab your car.
Thanks for doing those photos, Blake. And everyone getting their stands and stuff too.
Yeah. I'm into the last one, but I'll get Jay.
You're happy with how the trophies turned out and everything?
Yeah, it was great.
I didn't mention the reprint thing because we're not here yet, but we can figure that out. The ones that come.
All right, drivers, 4:15 remaining still. Avery, Greg, Blaine, and Nick, and then Brian. Everyone a couple seconds apart on the clock now. Nick with a mistake. Nick and Avery together on the track, but Avery putting Nick down a lap. Our leader Avery on the straight, white, pink, and black stripes. Nick in 4th behind him. Brian in 5th trying to find Nick. 2 corners back. .330 remaining.
I need to text for the next race. Do you want to take over this, or you get a photo?
Well, I'm not running 12 yet.
Okay.
I need to grab 2 photos.
Should I Adam or Danny or?
You're in the next race?
Yeah, I'm in the next race.
Okay. No, good check. Yeah, I can follow. I can do it.
Okay, we're about 5.5 minutes in. 2.5 to go. Avery, Greg, Blaine. Avery already has a win and a second today in this B main.
46. Okay. They like
Greg, 8 seconds behind Avery. Blaine only 2 seconds back from Greg.
2 minutes left.
Then Nick, Brian, Matt, Daryl, Ryan, and Aaron.
Okay, because I know a guy in the Netherlands that could quick me on.
120 left drivers.
That's hard for me, I think.
Avery all by himself with a 9.5 second lead over Greg. Greg and Blaine now on top of each other. 2 gray looking cars through the chicane. This is the racer's second in this one. I don't think it's going to change the overall. It's kind of like Greg has that locked in for second behind Avery. Good race though. On the left side down the straight, gray cars, gray and then silver. They're almost on the full lap down to Avery, running there for second. Nick running in fourth. Oh, please. Oh. Okay, are you okay, Chris? Okay, go. Careful, guys, careful on the right side of the track. Hold on, Chris, hold on. Jeez, I almost had to do that Scotty almost stop. Remember at time zone? Oh my goodness. Those were 8-scale cars going 70 miles an hour, but kid fell down right in the middle of the track, but couldn't get up.
Brian Nashmore.
Whoa,
Matt Scottish.
good thing Chris is young.
Done.
Okay, that is right. So Avery secures the overall win there. Avery, I'll grab your photo. Greg's gonna take a second and Nick third.
All drivers are finished.
I fell because I went limp-leg, so I didn't put all my weight on the car when
okay. Oh, okay. Well, that was
Because
nice
I went
of
to
you.
jump and then he hit the car and
Yeah,
just stopped right there.
yeah, it was the worst timing. I noticed that.
I fell because I just went limp-leg to try it out.
Tommy under 112 scale 83. Dallin already wrapped this one up in the first two.
I'll take this side.
But there's podium spots up for grabs. So Craig has a 2 and a 3, Jared a 3 and a 4, Todd a 6 and a 2. So Todd in the equation here. Marshall's who's down the far side. You want in there? I need a marshal in front of the driver's stand. Who am I missing here? There was lots of drivers in that last race. Nick, you got drivers? Okay. Okay. All right, drivers. Should be grading. Jared, you are on the pole. Craig second. Todd third. Carter fourth. Wade fifth. Brian sixth. Dan seventh. Okay. All right, drivers. Hold on here. Need a marshal? Are you marshalling, Greg? Yeah, I'll get it. Okay. Actually, come on this side of the projector if you could, because we got to pick them. Okay. All right, here we go. Turn marshals ready. Drivers ready. Everybody on the tone.
Yeah. Well, we should do lunch when I can actually talk.
We should.
Yeah. You invite me though.
Okay, pretty clean start in this one. Got Craig out front. Todd in the 2. Jared in the 3. Carter, Wade, Brian, Dan. This is number 44 on track. Working our way to 51. Just past 1 minute, Craig, Todd, and Jared down the straightaway. This could be basically this is probably the battle for second, not only just in this race, but the overall as well. Either one of these drivers taking a 1 here. It could come down to time, actually. It would come down to time. Right now, Craig's pace is good enough that a win would put him second overall. So that bright orange car down the straight's the leader. Car behind him, that blue and a white car in second, and then a mostly blue car a little further back is third. Craig, Todd, and Jared. Fourth spot is Carter. Then we got Brian, Wade, and Dan. Okay, 3 minutes in, 5 to go. Craig pulling away a little bit from Todd. .330 in, 4:30 to go. Craig, Todd, Jared, Carter, Brian, Wade, and Dan. No change in the order. Yeah, Craig, Todd is 0.8 seconds. 0.7 back to Jared in third place. Leaders down straight into the sweeper. Still 0.8 between them. Jared falling behind a little bit, 2 seconds back now. Carter another 2 back. Brian 3 back. Carter. Way right behind Brian. Race number 45 should be in tech. Orca front wheel drive V3. Three to go. Todd closing in on Craig a little bit here. Left side of the track, a bright orange car, followed by the blue and white looking down the straight with the sweeper. 0.2 the gap. Oh, contact. Todd will wait. Thank you. Race in the front here. There's still 2 minutes left down the street. They go first and second. Currently, the computer is saying with the win, Craig would get second overall. Todd would be third. But if Craig's pace slips much, I think. Oh no, Todd would still have to pass him, yes. So I think as long as Craig stays in front, he would have it. One of 30 left. Third place is Jared, but he's now 3 seconds back. Carter, another 4 back. And Brian, Wade, and Dan. What a battle at the front here. Craig and Todd, 1 minute to go.
1 minute left.
$45 seconds. Good battle here. $30 seconds. Todd trying a tighter line in the sweeper there. 20 seconds. They're going to do another lap here. Wait, a couple meters behind you. Not sure if they'll catch you. Todd looking high, looking low, looking under. This is going to be the final lap. Craig and Todd going this for second overall, pretty sure. Oh, no. Craig hits in the kid, and Todd's going to take it. Now it comes down to pace at this point, and
Combination done. Jared Heath done.
no, sorry, it doesn't come down to pace. And so yes, Todd grabs second.
Craig Roberts done.
That is it. Okay, what a race though. Good race. Fortunately for Craig, that lets Jared sneak up into third overall.
The race is concluded.
So Dallin, Todd, and Jared. I'll grab a podium photo of you three. Dallin, Todd and Jared right now. Maybe use my phone so that it's really consistent. 45 should be warming up.
Or do you want me to call or do you race?
I don't even need to trade them. That's all right. We'll just get it. All I'm gonna do is just sell it. At least if it stays here, it's gonna something's gonna get done. That's very generous. Well, let's admit, and if you guys want to do a photo or something, whatever. Well, you guys sort it out. I'll put it here. You just shout once you talk to it. Okay?
Good.
Thanks. How about you?
Good. Oh yeah, it's busy. My team is still up.
Trying to stay on top of all these guys here. And
I'm in 47 and I'm done.
All right, drivers, I'm just looking for a check from John. Maybe John's already secured this. John, you're not in this? Okay. And a check from Tiny.
45 seconds to the start
Has
of
Tiny
the
been
race.
through tech, Daryl? For 45?
Brian's not coming. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, straightaway's closed. Let's grid them up. I'm going to put Frank on the pole. Then Greg. Frank on the pole. Greg. Then Aaron. Chris. Gert. Dan. John. Albert and Darren. Again, that was Frank on the pole. Greg to the 2. Aaron 3. Chris 4. Gert 5. Dan 6, John 7, Albert 8, and Darren at the back. All right, drivers, A3, the Orca front wheel drive. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. We're going racing on the sound of the tone.
Yeah, and there's 2 people that aren't here, so there's less cars. Okay. No Ryan, no John. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, our leaders, Frank right now, Greg and right behind. These two are battling for overall positions. Aaron in the 3, Chris in the 4. Frank opening up a bit of a gap here. Frank with a 2-second lead over Greg, and half a second back to Aaron, and 3/10 back to Chris. Darren and Dan Coog only a 10th apart at the back there. They're having a battle. But it will come down to these top 2, Frank and Greg, on how the podium will sit. So Frank over a straightaway lead now. That's 2.2 seconds lead for you, Frank. Greg trying to reel you in. But Frank's fast lap over a 10th faster than Greg's. 1.2 back now, Greg. Chris, 2.3 back. Gert, 1.3 back. Aaron, 1.3 back. Albert, only 4/10 behind Aaron. Oh, stuck car in the infield. Looks like it's clear now, drivers. Clear now. So Frank, 1.3 ahead of Greg. Frank coming onto the straightaway. He is that bluish gray car coming up behind Dan Coog and Gert. That is your leader, Greg, in the dark gray. He's second. Let those 2 cars through. They're in a battle. That matters here. Thank you very much, Gert. Very kind. And the leader, Frank, coming up behind Dan. And Greg as well when you have the chance, Dan. Thank you. Only half a straightaway. 8/10 separating them now. Greg trying to find Frank. He can see him. No more than a corner separating them. Lead down to 6/10. Greg trying to find him, reeling him in on his bumper in his rear view. 2:35 remaining. Less than 4/10 now. Our leaders coming up behind Albert and Darren next. These guys in a battle for position for the podium. Thank you, very kind, Albert. They come into the straightaway together. Darren, also thank you for letting them through. 4/10 separating them, but as they come through the sweeper, they're almost touching. These cars, very even pace. These drivers looking for any mistake from the other. .140 remaining. Albert and Dan in a good battle, only 4/10 separating them. So that was Albert in the orange and gray and Dan in the green. Looks like Chris is in between them now. But Chris is third place. If it ends up like this, Frank will secure the overall win. Greg down to the 2. Chris seems to be going to settle at third. Greg and Frank touch each other. They both hit a wall. They're still together on the track, just coming up on 1 minute remaining. With 1 minute to go, these guys, a good battle at the front. The bluish gray followed by the gray onto the straightaway and across the line. The gap only 2/10. .35 seconds remaining. Frank a little bit of a lead now, 1.1 seconds ahead of Greg. A little bit of room to breathe, 30 seconds remaining. Both John and Albert together. Seconds remaining. This should be the final lap for Frank and Greg. Frank with a 1.7 lead. As time expires now. Frank, you're finished. Takes the win. Greg second. Overall, Frank will win this. Greg finishing in P2. Chris third overall for our podium.
Ask if anybody lost some glasses on the back wall and the chairs. That's what I found.
Okay, attention all drivers. We have found a pair of glasses on the chairs at the back wall. They are a black frame. Looks like a smaller face. If anybody is missing their glasses, we have them up here at race control.
The race is completed.
Now up, race 46, the CRC GT12 B3 main, looking for Jerry, Gert, Rob, Phil, Brody, Matthew, and Carter. One of those drivers likely bumped to the next race, so if that's you, ignore me. Gert, ignore me.
Matthew Key, Jerry Bernard. 2 minutes to the start of the race.
Yeah.
So, John.
They didn't give me anything. I didn't drive them. Blake is doing them, I believe.
Blake to the front of the driver's stand for podium photos and plaques, please. Blake Val to the front of the driver's stand.
Body's not flat. There. Way better. I want to
All
look
right,
at the
drivers,
time.
start warming up. We'll be back in a minute. drivers, straightaways closed. Let's grid them up. Jerry to the 1, Rob Fantetti to the 2, Phil 3, Brody 4, Matthew 5, Carter at the back. I didn't have a check from you, Carter, but that's okay. Marshall from the last one in front of race control here. Thank you, Frank. Corners ready. I need one at the far end of the track. One Marshall at the T at the far end. I see Aaron going. Thank you very much. Drivers ready. Marshall's ready. We're going racing. On the sound of the tone.
I'm in the next race. I have to tech. And then I'm done. That's my last race.
Okay. Well, I'm not racing.
Okay. Yeah.
We need an IROC member to please run the tech table. Anyone available, please run the tech table.
I still think once those tires come in.
Okay, 30 seconds in. We have Jerry leading. It's been quiet out there, but Rob right behind. This is the final race for the GT12B. Currently, Rob would finish first overall. Jerry looking to make a move up to second. Brody would finish third overall on current pace. Keep it clean, guys. If Jerry gets around Rob, there could be a podium swap up. I'll have to see how that plays out. As Rob, our leader down the straightaway, coming up behind Carter. This is the battle, 1 and 2. Please let them by cleanly. Much appreciated. That is the yellow car, followed by the white and purple. These guys in a battle for overall positions on the podium.
How have you been doing with the pizza coupons?
We're halfway through.
Okay. Okay.
They kind of have a great podium picture.
Oh, Jerry spins out of the sweeper. Rob with a bit of breathing room now.
We could have Jerry and Brody on the podium together. Well, actually, this is B, so there's only a 1, right?
Gap back 1.1 seconds separating Rob and Jerry right now. Jerry looking to find Rob again after one incident in the sweeper. Gap now less than a second. Jerry is reeling him in. 3 minutes, 45 seconds remaining. Small tap, Jerry's in there, finds a way around through the Schumacher switchback onto the straightaway. Jerry is holding the position. Jerry now in the 1. Still showing Rob at overall winning in this position. Could come down to time, so Rob will have to stay right behind Jerry, if not ahead of him, to secure the 1.
These videos, can we see them after? Will they be up, like recorded?
I think the YouTube one, yes. My Facebook ones, yes.
Like this front-wheel drive one?
Maybe. I'm not the video guy, but we can ask Avery.
2:50 left to go. Rob leading, Jerry right behind. Now showing Phil potentially the overall third place finish. So Brody, the dark green, Brody may be out, which would give Phil third overall in this one. I think Jerry would have to find an extra 2 or 3 seconds to get ahead of Rob for a time tiebreaker here. 2:15 to go. So Jerry leading. Rob in the 2, so Jerry can find another 4 seconds, I think. It will come down to a time tiebreaker between Rob and Jerry for the overall win in the B of GT12.
You want to take over so I can go through check? So if Jerry has to find some pace, I think we talked about it.
115 left, 115. Yeah, this one comes down to pace, Dan is right. So up front here we've got Jerry in that mostly white left side. Down the straight. Rob in the 2 in all yellow. Phil in 3rd in all green. Brighter of the 2 cars. Oh, something might be wrong with Phil's car maybe? Okay, pull that. Sorry. Something's weird with it. 20 seconds left. Oh, it's close, Jared. Potentially here. If you shave a couple more tenths, you could get the B-Main trophy. You guys each would have a 1 and a 2. Yeah, just with that lap, Jerry, you need to put it another good one, but you're going to get the B-Main trophy. Just stay consistent here. Both are going to have a 1 and a 2, but your time will be a hair quicker.
Brody Bernard Dunn. Matthew Katie Dunn. All drivers are finished.
Yeah, you got
Jerry
it, Jerry.
Bernard Dunn.
That's the trophy. GT12B winner. All right. Race 47.
Race is completed.
CRC GT12 83.
Third Swart. Avery Barrett. 2 minutes to the start of the race. Craig Roberts. Brian Modine. Brian Patterson. Jared Eaton. Dan Lester. To the start of the race.
Okay, everyone's checked. Dallin already secured the win here. We're going for the round of the podium. Let's line them up.
5 seconds to the start of
Craig,
the
you're going to
race.
be on the pole. Brian 2nd. Jared 3rd. Avery 4th. Ryan 5th. Dan and Gert. I need to marshal them down by me. Jerry, you want to go here for me? We got Rob there. We got 2 in the middle, and we got Bill there, so we're good. Okay. So as I said, Jerry had the win. Craig has 2 2s. And Jared 3. Brian 4. Here we go. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Everybody on the token. Craig, Brian, and Jared getting out clean. Dirt in the 4.
when convenient.
What's the language I'm using here? Trade or
4 minutes left.
I just did it. Or involving
Okay guys, 2:30 on 3:30 to go. We got GT12, 83 main on track. Craig Roberts, Jared, and Brian Bodine leading us around. Avery running 4, Gerd 5, Dan, Ryan, and Dalen looks like he tuned out it, so he's sitting out. Reminder Dalen to be ready for a podium photo after this. Craig, Jared, Brian, is one on track here. Looks like they're coming around the King. Craig Scott, a cushion right now, 1.9 seconds, but Jared and Brian, the gap is 0.3, so that's the white and blue, and then the solid light red behind them. Right now that'll lock in the podium for the top 2 drivers along with Dallin. Oh, we got lots of time left, 2:25. Again, this class brought to you by CRC. Planter Racing Concepts. They've been part of 12 scale for a very long time. So big shout out to CRC for sponsoring this GT12 class here at the 2026 IROC Speed Weekend. Race 47 on track, race 48. That is the Neil Johnson Scale Spec B3 main. Make sure that you guys are getting through tech. That's race 48, B3 of Scale Spec. Craig Roberts extending that gap now beyond 2 seconds. We have Jared and Brian still close up. Brian pulls up a little bit as they come around the inside infield section and to the kink down front. That white and blue and the fluorescent car behind him. Battle for second. 1:35 on the clock, drivers. Rest of the order, we have Avery in the 4, Gert and Dan Lester battling for 5, Ryan running 7. Two and 3 head back into the infield. The gap on the computer, 2.55 on track. It's about 1 turn. Heading through the back section past the Schumacher chute and onto the main straightaway.
But where's the CRC banner? Think about it. Just give me a heads up.
29 seconds to go, racers. 29. We got Craig, Jared, and Brian. That's still a battle to watch. They are close now. Looks like Brian got by. 20 seconds to go. Second and third through the chute. That is going to change the overall. Let's see what happens here. Down the main straight, 10 seconds on the clock. This will be their final. Oh, Jared puts it in. That might solidify it. Brian's just got to do the last half of the lap here. That was finished tone, drivers. Craig, Avery, Gert, you're done. Brian, you're done. Gert, you're done. Brian, just looking for Dan Lester, 1 car to finish. 1 car still live, racers and marshals. 1 car still live, looking for Dan Lester. 1 to go, drivers. There we go. That is A3 of CRC GT12 in under wraps. Podium looks like it's going to end up Dallin. Craig Roberts in the 2. And that last podium spot was the battle we saw the entire 6 minutes between Brian and Jared. Looks like it's going to go to Brian Bodine.
Dallin, Craig, Brian. Okay.
Dallin, Craig, and Brian, we need you to come down for podium photos. Dallin, Craig, and Brian Bodine for photos. Race 48, you can start staging, but just be careful, the track is not open yet. We don't have any corners down. Race 47 drivers, cars to the table and out to a quarter marshal, please.
Transponder 80.
Finish it out. I'm driving now.
Transponder 1, which is 5711.
All right, guys, heading us back over to Mr. Lester here for Neil Johnson, scale spec B3 main.
You want me to call
Dominic Mercier.
I think Blake's gonna figure it out. Okay.
Okay.
Thomas Gibson.
Blake is handling us. Hang on. What you said, like, they're done handing them out? How many more is there?
2 minutes to the start of the race.
No way. Okay. We must not have had as many lower mains as I thought. We can start giving them out for more.
I like pizza.
Need a marshal here in the sweeper. Okay, we're good. Clear. Okay, I'm assuming either John or Chris bumped out of this, but looking for the other to check. I will wait 1 more minute for either John or Chris to check. I see Chris out there actually.
Mom took me tons of pizza. Start giving it to the B top 3 then.
Chris, have you been over the line? It has not checked. Oh, I see. Never mind. You're good. Got a different transponder. You're good. All right, let's grid them up. We're going to put Chris on the 1. Then Brody, Corey, Dominic, Thomas, Jay, and Mark. All right, corners ready, drivers ready for the Neil Johnson scale spec B3 final race for these guys. We're going racing on the tone. Couple drivers making things shake up in the first lap here. Chris leads, Corey up 2 spots, Brody in the 3, Dominic the 4, then Jay, Thomas, and Mark. Our leader, Chris on a pace to move up 4 overall spots to 4th, but Brody's pace, currently sitting in 3rd, his pace could take him the win ahead of Corey if he can keep it fast. But Corey currently sitting on that 1, Dominic the 2 for the overall in this. Lots of change up, anybody could win. Corey, Dominic, Thomas, Chris, and Brody all still in this race for podium spots. This race will lock it down. Close race between Mark and Jay there, so that's orange and gray, followed by yellow, orange, and blue. Those guys in a battle for 5th. Jay finds a hole and gets around. Mark gets around there through the Schumacher switchback. Mark now in the lead. Corey is currently 2nd. Please let Ironman through. That's 2nd place. He's flying out there. Jay gets around Mark again. Thomas gets around. Our leader, Chris, though, lots of open track ahead of him. Green and blue, Chris.
3 minutes left.
Chris, a big part of BC Hobbies. BC Hobbies, one of our main sponsors here this weekend. Need anything? RC, Lego, miniature, Gundam. Check out BC Hobbies in Hillside Shopping Center. Dominic currently 3rd place behind you, Thomas. You can let him through. Our leader Chris there, green and blue, gets around the traffic. Dominic in the 3. Yes, Dominic's still in the 3. Thomas the 4. Jay the 5. Those guys all together on track. However, 1 lap separating each of them. So right now, Chris leading. Chris's pace good enough to move him up to 4th overall. Brody's pace up to 2nd, but Corey, Dominic, and Thomas would be the podium as it sits. .120 remaining.
We are going to do that to figure out if the race made money. I think the raffles brought in quite a bit, more than expected. Yes, we can go through it, but I don't think everybody did labels. But if it's $40, it could have been for tickets, it could have been for tires. But they're little notes. Maybe I don't know if everyone put notes in.
Yeah. Then I really have a set
Oh, wow. Okay. But the club having overhead isn't good either, so that's actually good.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I'm with that. It's just, you know what I mean? It's like trying to figure out the actual, where the numbers are. But I got a pocket full of
30 seconds left in this one. Chris, our leader.
I got that money from Gary too. So as far as I know, every e-transfer I was expecting came in.
All right, under 20 seconds. Chris, our current leader. Corey in 2nd. However, their paces would not get them to the top 3. Chris would move up to 4th overall. Brody would move up to 5th overall. But Corey, Dominic, and Thomas would be the podium. 4 seconds left. See if Brody makes the line. He does. Everyone keep going. Cross the line and you're finished. Jay is done. Chris wins that one. Moves up to 4th overall. Thomas, Corey, Dominic, Brody, and Mark all finished. Podium for that one. Corey Howitt the 1, Dominic the 2, and Thomas the 3. Now up the Neil Johnson Scale Spec A3. This is the final race to decide it. All this class in memory of our late racer Neil Johnson, who went above and beyond in the end to donate money to the club, which helps put on events like this, helps us keep the club's equipment at its tip top. We all miss Neil. This race is for Neil.
2 minutes to the start of the race. Jared Heath, John Hughes, Rob Bentay, Jerry Bernard, Darren Mew, Glenn Armstrong, Steve
There. I can take a photograph.
Can I go back some? I can. I can do this. This shows, that should be the name. It doesn't show me overall.
No, it's this. This is the button.
Yeah, but this is current race. But if I went here, I can go back to different races.
Yeah.
And it doesn't show me the overall. It just shows me how that gets finished.
Yeah. But this here looks like it's Corey. I'll look on
Oh, actually, no, here. Oh, no. Oh, the overall down here. Corey, Dominic, Thomas. Yeah, Corey, Dominic, Thomas.
Only if I would have finished one of the first 2 races.
Yeah.
All right, all the drivers look ready to me. We're going to line them up. Jared on the pole. Steven in the 2. Nick 3. Jay 4. Then Glenn. Jerry. Rob. Darren. Daryl. And John at the back. Marshals look good to me. Thank you for being in position. Drivers ready. Corners ready. We're going racing on the sound of the tone. Jared leading us around. Stephen, Nick, Jay, top 4 cars. Bit of a gap back to Rob, Glenn, and Jerry. They're in their own battle. Jared looking to take the overall away from Nick with his current run, so Jared will have to stay ahead of Nick, and a good pace, I believe. No, Jared, as long as you win, you will finish on the top. We got some gaps back here. Jared only half a second ahead of Wilkie, then back 0.3 to Nick, 1.1 back to Jay. Battle between Rob, Jerry, and John, less than a second between those 3 cars.
We need to put a screen right here so you can see, because Daryl just put the top 3 cars.
Oh. I'm looking here.
Clip that, took out, I'm going to guess it was Steven.
Oh no.
In the 3, like.
Yeah, he's in the 4 now.
Because he didn't like let, it's nothing he did, but it's just Daryl being Daryl. You know?
Yeah,
like he knows they're on that quick. Like,
Nick now up to the 2. Let me find Nick. I see him. He's only a corner or so back from Jared. Jared looking to defend that spot. Jared with the fastest lap of the race at 12.5. Nick's only at 12.7. Wilkie also at 12.7. These guys looking to battle. I see Jared. I see Nick on the straightaway. Rob, that is Jared behind you. He is our leader. Thank you very much. Also, Nick behind you might want to go around.
way too nice for there.
Caution the sweeper, stay tight the sweeper, stay tight the sweeper. All clear, all clear. 2:45 remaining in this one. Jared, our leader, Nick in second. They're only a corner apart. Jared looking to take the win here to secure the overall. Nick wants it though. Nick pushing hard. 2:35 remaining. Green car behind you as well, John. Thank you very much. Rob and Jerry in a battle. Half a second between them. I saw them together on the track. So Rob, you are in a battle with Jerry immediately behind you for position. Jared, small mistake. Nick upside down though, so Jared still maintains that lead. Nick 2.2 seconds back now. Jared a little bit of breathing room, but not much with 2 minutes left to go.
Glenn hosed him, and Nick went like, it was just like, Glenn, all acting. Steve Wilkie's probably like, please, let me see them.
So top 4 cars, 2 seconds between each one. 1:40 to go. Jared, our current leader, Nick, Jay, and Stephen Wilkie, top 4. This would put the podium at Jared in the 1, Nick in the 2, and Stephen on the 3. Rob's current run would put him 5th overall, knocking Glenn down 1 spot. Our leader, Jared, 1 minute and 15 seconds to fame. He's on the straightaway, coming up behind Daryl. Now the only position change from this race would be between Jared and Nick for the 1 and 2 positions.
And now, Fred?
No, it goes to grass.
No. Oh, does it? Maybe it does.
Yeah.
Leaders on there. Is there? I thought there might be.
Oh yeah.
$35 seconds to go. Jared, 4.5 seconds of breathing room, but Jay only 3/10 behind Nick now. Not sure if that will change the overall at all. If he gets there, 4/10 behind, 20 seconds to go. I believe Jay right behind Nick. Nick has no wing.
He doesn't need it.
14 seconds if Jay can get around. Not sure if that will change the overall at all, but Jay wants to find that spot regardless. Nick with no downforce and no wing will let him finish the race. The master clock will expire. Everyone keep going except for Glenn. Glenn caught at the line. John done. Jerry done. Rob done.
Whoa!
Jared, you're finished. Jared takes that one. Daryl finished. Nick and Jay. Podium ends up Jared in the 1, Nick the 2, and Steven and the number 3. Up next, race 50, One Up Racing TC Mod B3. We're looking for Blake, Henry, Blaine, Eddie, and Simon.
Hello, Paul. No, we're gonna wait. Sorry, Paul. That's not how it works. But I just want to ask a quick question. Yeah. Did Blake win 2 heats? No, I think he's just out. Oh, he's out. I think so. Yeah. He came second.
Yeah. Jason Martin, are you available for a second?
Paul, stay here. Wait for Blake or?
No.
Yeah.
No, for that.
Just hang around here, Paul. It's worth it. Sure.
All right, drivers, for this one, you're welcome to warm up on the track.
Hey Dan, when you're watching it, like you're saying I didn't know if it would change if I got past Nick. Does it tell you or it doesn't?
It depends. Sometimes if you would end up tied on points, pace matters. Like it's tough to know.
I didn't know.
Like
we had no wing, and I'm like, well, I'll try.
Yeah. Did you get around him in the end or no?
No, I didn't want to hit him.
Yeah.
Not like you can get it to that track a certain car. That was fun though.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
I like scale spec on carpet.
Yeah.
Better than asphalt.
All right, drivers, I'll let you go down the straightaway one more time if you like, and then I'm going to shut it down and we're going to grid. Looking like we're only having 3 cars. I don't see. I'm out. I believe Blake is out, and Blaine likely bumped is probably what happened. Blaine, did you bump to the next one? Yes, thank you. Okay, let's grid them up, guys. Henry on the 1, Eddie in the 2, and Simon in the 3.
That's a problem.
I've always thought it would be fun to rig up.
Drivers, let's grid up. Henry to the 1, Eddie to the 2, Simon to the 3.
Radio strap, but it's only short. It says Sanwa on it, and it's black with white Sanwa letters. Just drove.
Okay.
So I don't know where the hell it is.
All right, we have one of our drivers missing a wrist strap black that says Sanwa. It was only just on the table. Perhaps it fell off. If anybody accidentally took it, please check. A Sanwa wrist strap for a radio, black. My drivers are ready. Marshals are ready. Do I have one at the far end of the track? Chris, are you marshalling? Chris, are you marshalling? Chris Lim, are you marshalling? Yes? Okay, Rob, thank you. Drivers ready, corners ready, we're going racing. Sound of the tone.
I don't know why Blake's taking so long. Jason gone? Okay, maybe come back in a bit. It's not going anywhere. Okay, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Henry leading this one, Eddie in the 2, Simon the 3.
Blake, there's a plastic bag, maybe in the tote, that belongs to that body and has the ring and stuff in it. Rick is gonna take that body and put into it. I think it's in the tote. Yeah.
One minute in, Henry leading, Eddie in the 2, Simon in the 3. Lots of open track for these guys. A few of us dropped out of this class, giving these guys lots of space to put down the race they want to put down. Overall, looking like like Henry to take the B, Blake would finish in the 2, Eddie the 3. Fast lap of this round, Henry in 11.6, Eddie to 12.7, Simon at 13.1, Henry on pace 25.508, Eddie 23.513, Simon 22.508. All by himself, Henry trying a new shortcut, a different line, it doesn't work out.
I know, it is weird, right? Especially when you're doing a full 9 months, like it's different.
Take a photo? We're gonna do it on the track. Okay. Okay. Yep. You hit the ball for that spread to the other corner, the other right? And it was huge.
Probably, yes. I'll ask Paul carefully.
Because you know, if Paul builds it, if it goes wrong, you can ask Craig, and Craig's gonna find a bunch of stuff he doesn't like.
Yeah.
And be frustrated.
Yeah.
But if Craig builds it,
Yeah.
right, then Craig will be more happy to help with it later.
Two minutes remaining, Henry, Eddie, and Simon the order. Lots of open track for any of them. Henry, those shortcuts don't work, I'm sorry to say.
I've tried it, they work sometimes, but you're not looking.
Last race is still out there. Yeah, I've gotten a bunch of the B's done, but there's more.
I'm a lot surprised.
We still have quite a few prizes up here at the prize table. If you have tickets and haven't checked them, please come up and match your numbers. Lots of nice items from our sponsors.
Yeah, I kept the box to redraw them just in case. But people might have thrown out the same one. I still have mine. I mean, I probably still have mine too.
Great show. Infield. Till the next time. Clear.
Next time.
All right, race of attrition down to 2 cars. Eddie now our leader with Henry off the track. Simon in the 2, Simon in the 3. One more lap, Simon, and you'll get into this 2 spot.
Enjoy the show.
And this will actually change the overall. Eddie on an excellent pace to take second overall, bumping Blake down 1 spot. So Eddie, keep up a nice pace here. Eddie is our leader. Let him by. Thank you, Simon. 25 seconds to go. That's the tiebreak, Eddie. By winning this race, you will bump Blake down to 3rd overall. 5 seconds. This is your final lap, drivers. When you cross the line, you will be done.
Thanks for coming, Greg. Nice.
Eddie finishes. Simon finishes. Eddie 2nd overall. Henry takes the win in the B of the 1UP Racing TC Modified. Eddie in the 2 and Blake in the 3.
The race is completed.
Corey would like to know what's happening.
Okay, I thought you said it's going to last.
Yeah, who was that?
Yeah, I'll look it up right now.
Might be Sue.
No, it's a different thing. So, in TC stock, absolute dead last. Do you want someone who didn't start 000, didn't even race, but they were entered? Or the no?
Someone that ran.
Okay, someone that ran, Mom would be last. 56 out of 57.
I will take that for you, whatever you want. Let me know.
White, pink, purple.
White, pink, purple.
You bet.
Alright, should we mount it to... No, okay, do it. I have a mounting thing to do after. No, because she might use the new car. Yeah, no, paint it first. I can figure it out. Yeah.
So we'll talk about it.
We're going to need on the new car. We're going to need volunteers for this. Okay.
Volunteer marshals, please. There was only a few cars in the last one. Please, IROC, if you could get out here quickly to volunteer marshal, it is much appreciated. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Dan Coog. Thank you, Sam.
Track is not closed yet.
Track is still open. Track is still open. This is the One-Up Racing TC Modified A3. These are the fastest cars of the day, the most skilled drivers most of the time. I believe Wayne locked this one down in 2. He did, so Wayne's not out. Wayne's out. Courtney's gone home, so all my drivers have checked. I'm going to allow another 10 or 15 seconds here of warm-up, and then we will grid. This is the final race of the day as well, guys. Final race. Let's see everyone cheer for these guys. It's been a long day, a good event. Straightaway is shut down. Let's grid. John to the 1. Danny 2. Mihai 3. Tommy 4. Ed 5. Luke or Blake, whoever that is. Jason, Blaine, and Blake at the back. So again, from Mihai, then Tommy, Ed, Jason, Blaine, and Blake. Corners ready, drivers ready. Oh, in honor of Tom, can't win this race in the first corner, but you can certainly lose it.
Yeah, buddy.
Drivers ready, corners ready. We're going racing on the sound of the tone.
Kill him.
Where's the grill?
Not there. They packed up and went home.
That's nice to you, Luke. Yeah. Blake does a lot for his club. I know he's getting a bit tired, so I tried to do as much as I could to help him.
He didn't get much track time, so
No.
13 minutes on the track.
All right, drivers coming up to a minute in. John, our leader. Danny only 8/10 back. Mihai 7/10 back. Tommy 7/10 back. So these guys in a big battle here. I see John in the lead, silver and blue. Mihai in the white, pink, and green. Tommy in the orange. Ed gets around Tommy for the 3 after a tap.
Right? No, Tommy's the one out. Your car's still on. Okay, Tommy's done.
John, our leader. Mihai all over the back of him. Those guys in a battle. Does not look to change the overall standings at the moment, but keep going, guys. Every race matters. John, our leader. Mihai in his rear view. Ed in the 3. Blaine the 4. Then Jason, Blake. Tommy off the track. Battle for the lead. Silver and blue, followed by white, pink, and green. Mihai takes it around the Schumacher switchback. He has the position down the straightaway. Mihai now in the 1. Half a second gap between Mihai and John.
Thank you very much, Luke.
What he closed is that? The door will open.
2/10 now separating the leaders. John trying to take that position back. Still no changes on the overall here. Mihai and John having an excellent race. Also, Jason and Blaine, only 6/10 separating those two. They're through the sweeper and into the infield now, so that's white, red, and black, followed by the orange copper car around the Schumacher switchback and onto the straightaway. Those guys in a battle for fourth. But Mihai and John blisteringly fast. Oh, they get together, and they're away. Mihai still with a lead over John. But Mihai, this run putting him up 4 spots overall to 4th. Ed's run would put him up to 5th overall. Jason up 2 spots to 8th overall. .130 remaining. Blake trying to find that battle between Jason and Blaine. He's less than the chicane distance behind them onto the straightaway, maybe half a straight there. 7/10 back. Blake Pittman. All right, so Jason, Blaine almost touching, but Blake coming into that battle now too, looking for any opportunity with 1 minute left to go. John now in the lead. Mihai in his rear view. Less than a minute to go. Oh, 40 seconds here. 3/10 back. This lap, half a second back now. Blake finds his way around Blaine. Now he has his sights on Jason. 30 seconds remaining. Fast lap of the race set by Mihai, 11.2. John just a slightly slower, 11.2. Jason, Blake, and Blaine all 11.5s. Blaine's an 11.6, sorry. 5 seconds to go. This is the final lap for John and Mihai as they come around. These are your leaders. They're nose to tail through the chicane and around the Schumacher switchback onto the straight. And Mihai takes it at the line. Mihai wins that one. John in the 2, Ed in the 3, Jason, Blake,